With the way the economy is going right now, everyone needs at least 3 sources of income to be able to survive. Your main hustle and 2 side hustles. On today's video, I'm going to be showing you a very lucrative business that you can do as a main hustle or as a side hustle. Welcome to Mini Importation 101. My name is Sonia Ohwode, and this is my YouTube channel. As we all know, on this channel we talk about money mindset, digital marketing, as well as tips and tricks on how to make money on the online space from the comfort of your home using just your smartphone or your laptop. So today we're going to be talking about something very interesting, something that I feel very positive about, a business that I have done over the years. I have made profit, I have made losses, I have trained a lot of people to do the business, and that is what I'm going to expose to you today. You must have heard about mini importation one way or the other, or maybe you may be doing it already, or maybe you think you are doing mini importation business. But if you watch this video to the end, you will discover today whether it's actually mini importation you have been doing or not. Now, I would like to be as brief as possible. However, I would also like to say that mini importation is so broad that 1 hour is not even enough to exhaust everything that I'm going to teach you now. But I will do my best to keep this video as short as maybe 30 to 50 minutes. So please lend me your ears and your attention for the next 30 to 50 minutes of your time, and I promise you that at the end of this video you will definitely get value. All right, so before we go on, I would like to reintroduce myself properly. You may already know me, but for the sake of those that may be meeting me for the first time, I would like to introduce myself. Why should you listen to me? Who am I? Who am I? How do I know this business well enough for you to listen to me, for you to believe what I am saying or what I'm going to say to you right now? Okay. Again, my name is Sonia Ohwode. I am a sales, marketing and mindset coach. I am a serial entrepreneur. I've started different businesses that are thriving today, both online and offline. I am the founder of the School of Money Mindset and Marketing. I am also the co-founder of the popular Jusiparo Nigeria Services, which is a company based in Nigeria. We deal on e-commerce and logistics. Most of you know me through logistics. They even call me the logistics woman. So also, I am an importer of over 6 years. I am an importer, mini importer actually, with an experience of over 6 years and counting. All right. So I started my importation business as a broke Nigerian graduate, as a broke Nigerian mom, struggling mom, trying to find a way to take care of her baby, and of course, I also had ambitions to further my education to do my master's. So in the atmosphere, in the blink of that, I decided to venture into this business, and since then it has been from one progress to another. Yes, mini importation business is so good. However, I would like to also let you know that it is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It is a business that you have to follow steps. You have to go through the right source, and here am I. I am ready to take you through the right source, and I'm ready to take you to the right places where you can do this business and make profits. And let me let you know that this business is not something you invest 10,000 today in the morning and get 100K in the evening. No, it is not like that. But I can assure you, if you follow the steps that I'm going to show you in this video and in subsequent videos, you will definitely make profits. Another thing I would like to say is that mini importation business is not a Ponzi scheme, and it is nothing close to Ponzi. Mini importation is not network marketing, and mini importation won't work for you if you don't work. You have to put in the work. All right. So in mini importation business, just like other businesses, you need to keep upgrading your knowledge. You need to keep working to get more experiences. But I would also like to let you know that with people like us that can mentor you the right way, you will be able to avoid some mistakes that we had made in the past. So I'm going to show you ways not to make such mistakes. All right, so we'll go ahead. So within this tutorial, I'm going to run you through the things I'm going to expose you to. The first thing we're going to talk about on this tutorial video is what is mini importation business. Yes, we're going to explain what mini importation is. Maybe you are thinking, maybe you already know, but no. Let me really tell you, as a mini importation expert, let me tell you what the business is really all about. Then the next thing I'm going to be showing you is who can do this business. I'm going to make you know the people that are eligible to do this business, so that if you cannot do the business, there is no point, to just back off. But if you can, I will also let you know what aspects you can come in from, whether as a main hustle or as a side hustle. The business has a lot of opportunities, business opportunities, job opportunities. We have a lot in mini importation. Mini importation business is one aspect of e-commerce, or digital marketing rather, that I see that it has a lot of opportunities, a lot, that you can even come in when you don't have money. You can come in when you have too much money. You can come in with zero capital. I started my business with zero capital. You can come in with zero capital and you will still earn, you will still make it. You can as well come in with 5,000 naira, 20,000 naira, 100,000 naira, depending on who is mentoring you and depending on the field of mini importation that you are going into. Okay, now you can as well come in with a lot of money if you have, because there are some businesses that if you have so much money, you will not be able to invest in it. Mini importation business is so good that if you have small money, you can invest. If you have even 1 billion naira, yes, you heard me right, 1 billion naira, you can as well invest in mini importation business. But you choose the field, you choose the niche, you choose the area. There are a lot of areas, a lot of opportunities that you can key in. You cannot do all of them, you know. You can key in to start making profit and you start earning immediately. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be showing you is why mini importation business. What's the big deal about mini importation business? You know, I have been, if you know me, so most of you got to know me on Facebook and on WhatsApp through mini importation business, and I have been singing mini importation for many years. Most of you got to follow me or know me through my mini importation trainings. I've been singing mini importation, I've been shouting mini importation, I've been talking mini, I breathe mini importation over the years. What's the big deal about mini importation? Why is it that I have been in this business and I have no business leaving this business? It is something that I know that I'm going to be in it for a very long time. As a matter of fact, maybe for the rest of my life, you know. Okay, so that is what I'm going to tell you. Why? What's the big deal? What's the big deal about mini importation? Of course, it's a big deal, and I'm going to tell you why. The next thing we're going to talk about is the pros and the cons of mini importation business in Nigeria. The do's and the don'ts, you know, the rules, you know, of mini importation business in Nigeria. Then the next thing I'm going to tell you after that is the A to Z of starting a mini importation business from China. So beginning from when you decide, when you make up your mind that this is the business that I want to do, to when you now finally pick up your phone or your laptop to say, okay, I want to start it, I want to start getting suppliers, I want to, you know, start outsourcing, you know, shipping, you know, and all of that until the goods get to your doorstep or to the doorstep of your customers. So I'm going to show you every step that you need to take from A to Z, from the moment you make up your mind till the moment your money enters into your bank account. Okay, then after that, we're going to consider some terms every importer needs to know. As an importer, maybe if you're in my importation group, you'll be hearing things like MOQ, freight, shipping, and stuff. So I'm going to run you through those terms that every importer needs to know so that you can start speaking the importer's language. All right. Then finally, I'm going to also show you some useful additional tips, some things that I have discovered myself and I have discovered from my students that you need to know if you want to do this business. And then conclusively, I'm going to show you how to get started with this business so that you can start earning as soon as possible. Okay, so what is mini importation business? What is mini importation? Importation basically means buying goods from the manufacturer in their country, from a producer country, and bringing it to the consumers in a consumer country to sell to your consumers at a higher rate to make profits. Let me come again. There are consumer countries and there are producer countries. Nigeria, for instance, is a consumer country because we do not produce anything. Even the few we produce, we import the raw materials. Then we also import the equipment for production. Then, even if we don't import the raw materials or the equipment, we import the expatriates that does the job. So Nigeria is basically a consumer country. You know, I don't know if that is good or bad because that is not what the scope of this video covers. What the scope of this video covers is how to key into the mini importation business, how to harness it, how to drill the oil well called mini importation, because as of now, as of today we speak, Nigeria is a consumer country. So we're trying to see how we can harness that as a business opportunity. All right, so there are countries like China that are producer countries. As a matter of fact, China is one of the biggest manufacturing hub in the world. So they produce, some of the factories have cheap labor, so they produce and they export around the world. So China, for instance, is a producer country because they produce everything that they sell, they produce. They don't import anything for their production. They produce everything, and where they are producing those things is quite cheaper. So importation simply means that going to producer countries such as China to buy directly from the manufacturers or from the factories at a cheap rate, at manufacturer's rate, probably or basically in wholesale quantity, then bringing it to your consumer country to sell at a higher rate in order to make profits. So you can see this among mostly the Igbos before this time, before this year, before these recent years. You see, maybe mostly among the Igbos, they gather money together to give to one or two people or some group of persons. Person goes to China, or the people goes to China and buys in bulk. Then they come to Nigeria to sell. They buy in bulk at a cheaper rate, ship it to Nigeria and sell to make profits. But because of the internet, even the manufacturers, they are looking for customers. So there are platforms where they are showcasing these things, and there are shippers, there are shipping companies, custom services that are ready to bring these goods from China into consumer countries such as Nigeria. So that is where mini importation now comes to play. And the advantage of mini importation is that you can actually do the business without traveling. As of today, I've not been to China, but I have a lot of contacts. I have over 5,000 contacts, factories contacts in China that I have interacted with over the years. I have bought from them. We talk, we do business together. But as of today, I've not been to China. So that is one beauty about the business. You can transact this business. You don't need to travel. You don't need to leave your house, just in your pajamas or in your nightwear. If you choose, you can transact this business. Okay. Another beautiful thing about this business is that you can actually start it, like I said before, with a minimal capital or even zero capital, with just data on your phone, and if you have a lot of influence or following on your social media, you can start this business without capital. Okay, so that is mini importation business for you. All right. So the next thing we are going to consider is who can do this business. You need to know if you can do this business or not, because every business is not for everybody. So I will give you a list of people that can do this business. If you are a student, if you are a housewife, if you are a husband, self-employed, unemployed, basically anybody can do this business. As a student, you just choose a niche within your field. Maybe you check your timetable the day you're going for lectures. You go for your lectures, and after going for your lectures, you have your WhatsApp status there. You can post, you can even choose to do trainings like I'm doing now. You can choose whatever that is convenient for you. You can start selling maybe fashion or something related to your field, or something convenient for you to easily sell as a student. Just look around you, anything that is needed, you start selling something like that, or start importing such products. All right. Now, as a housewife, you can also do this business. Imagine me. This is me. I've not gone out since morning. I've been at home transacting my business, making money. I have earned today as we speak. I have earned some money into my bank account today from this very business. Now, but I don't think I've seen sunlight today. Yes, sometimes I just decide to stroll out when I want to go to the market, or it's absolutely necessary because I'm an indoor person basically. So if I was a housewife before, I would be able to do the business very well. I don't need to go out. When your kids leave for school, you can just choose maybe 1 hour or 2 hours in a day. You do your thing, you earn your money, and then your kids are back from school. You can assist them with their homework. But then you've already set aside 2 hours in the day. If it is at night, some people are better doing business at night. If it is at night, when everywhere is calm, you just pick up your phone or your laptop, you do your thing, you make your money for the day, and that is it. So as a housewife, you can do it. As a husband, men are naturally egocentric, as I heard. So men are naturally egocentric, as I heard. So you can also do mini importation business. It is not something that will bring down your ego or put you down in any way. You can choose a niche in tech products, cosmetics, fashion. Just choose a niche that is convenient for you, that you can market, you can sell. You can also choose the coaching side. You can choose shipping. There are a lot of opportunities that if you follow me, I'll show you, and you will do well in the business. Okay. As a self-employed, maybe you already have a shop, or you are self-employed, or maybe you are employed, you're working for someone. You can still do the business part-time, like a side hustle. All right. So you can just set aside 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours in a day to do the business, and you are good to go. Even as an unemployed person. And the beauty of this business again is that you don't need any certification to start the business. You just need your smartphone and data in it. Then you need the right source, you need the right guidance, which I am here to guide you through. So you don't need BSc, you don't need SSc, you don't need PhD, you don't need masters, you don't need any qualification to start this business. You just need to make up your mind. You just need to be ready and to be eager to make money from this oil well called mini importation for you to start. That is the prerequisite. There is a disclaimer that I want to let you know. This business is so good. However, if you don't work, if you don't do it right, you will not get results. Yes, mini importation, you just go to Google and start Googling. You will make a lot of mistakes, I tell you. You just need to do things right. And if you do it right, you will become a millionaire before you know it. Then, please, if you don't want to be rich in the shortest possible time, please don't buy this course. Don't do this business, please. Because this business, whether you like it or not, whether you pray or not, you will make it, you will be rich if you follow the steps that I'm going to show you. If you follow the steps true that I'm going to show you, definitely you'll be rich. Because I'm saying this with my full confidence, because there is none of my students that I have taught this business that is not doing well currently. They are all doing well. All my students are doing well. If you are my student and you are not doing well, please drop a comment in the comment section so that I will refund your money back to you. So I know a lot of them, they are doing so well in the business and they are happy. Some of them have even called me to tell me, wow, this thing is so broad, it's so wide. Every day I'm learning new things, and as a matter of fact, as I'm learning new things, I'm discovering new things, I'm making new money, making more money. All right, so we move to the next thing. Why mini importation business? What's the big deal about mini importation business? Yes, especially for us in Africa, especially Nigeria. Nigeria is a consumer country. That is why mini importation is a big deal. Nigerians don't like buying made in Nigeria goods. Maybe the narrative is changing currently, but before this time, Nigerians, when they see made in Nigeria goods, they just look at it common. They prefer to buy foreign goods. If you put a product, maybe a phone now, or even you see what they do with cars, you put a product, two products, say one is made in Nigeria, one is made outside, it's a foreign goods. Most people, the foreign goods tend to sell better than the made in Nigerian goods. That is the reason why mini importation is a gold mine. It's an oil well, actually. So any niche you decide to go into, anything that you decide to sell, any aspect of this business, even if you say, I don't want to go physical products, I don't want to sell physical products, I just want to do shipping, I want to go into shipping aspect of the business, you will make it. Because things are being shipped, goods are being shipped on daily basis into this country. On daily basis, every minute, every second, goods are being shipped into this country. So any aspect of the business you decide to go into, you will definitely make it, because it's a multi-billion dollar industry. Imagine going home with 10% of it every year, or 1% of it every year. You know what that means, all right? So the business is highly profitable because Nigeria is a consumer country. We don't produce anything in Nigeria, and the few we produce, we import the raw materials, or we depend on expatriates to come and help us. We either import the knowledge, or import the raw materials, or import the goods direct. So we're a consumer country. And for you to make it, you need a consumer country. You're already in a consumer country. Why not harness that opportunity? You don't need to complain anymore. The country is bad, the country is bad. Until the country gets better, let us invest, let us drill this oil well, called mini importation. So you can do this business from anywhere in the world. I've sent goods to Ghana. Yes, I've sent goods to Dubai. I've sent goods to UK. So you can do this business from anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world. So long you have access to internet, you can actually do this business. So that is the beauty of this business. Again, the business is a very good main hustle and a very great side hustle for anybody, depending on where you want to come in from. Then finally, another beauty of this business is that you have access to buy anything you want to buy. Everything you see on me right now are imported from China. Every single thing, from my bonnet down to my foot warmer, imported from China, So you have access to buy anything, school bags for your children, cosmetics, anything, just like me. When I walk to a mall, or I see something online, or I just see something, a clothes, a dress, or anything that I would love to buy for myself or for my loved ones, I just pick up my phone, I snap it, I take it to my supplier. They have it in China. I just buy it. They can be selling it 20k in Nigeria. I'll buy it for half that amount, or even less than half that amount. And big girl on a budget. So you have access to buy anything, kitchen utensils, gadgets, even phones. I have a colleague of mine that furnished her house. She furnished her house, furniture, kitchen cabinets, household stuff, everything. She furnished all the way from China at a very cheaper rate. The fittings, beddings, lightings and everything for her house from China. She bought everything directly. Imagine, and everything state of the art, very beautiful. Imagine buying those things in Nigeria or more. She would have spent a whole lot of money. But because she has this knowledge and the access to these products, she has been able to save herself a lot of money. And with that, it's also publicity for her as well. When she's telling everybody, I bought this from China, I bought this from China, I bought this from China, I furnished my house with so amount of money. If you were to buy those things in Nigeria, you will spend 3 times that money. Okay? So that is the beauty of the business. And these things I'm exposing now, they are truths that most importers will not tell you, but I'm here to tell you this today for free. So countries that you can import from, there are producer countries that you can import from. Because it's importation, you cannot just go to maybe Ghana or to go and buy things and come and start selling in Nigeria. No, that is not importation. The whole idea is to buy from producer countries at a cheaper rate, buy quality at a cheaper rate, then bring it to your consumer country to sell at a higher rate so as to make profit. So I'm going to give you a list of countries that you can import from. Number 1, China. China is the biggest manufacturing hub in the world. In fact, most other countries, they have their foundation from China. China is the one producing for them. China produces for them before they now export. So, China is the biggest manufacturing hub. They may not be the cheapest though. Like Bangladesh if there are products you buy from Bangladesh that are quite cheaper than China, because Bangladesh is kind of a very average country and they have cheap labor. So they can afford to produce with cheap labor, because the cheaper the labor, the cheaper the product as well. So due to their cheap labor, the country is not very expensive. People don't charge much for labor for services. So They can produce quality for you at very cheap rates, so you can get the product cheaper so that you can sell well. Then Dubai is known for some luxury products that you can buy and resell in Nigeria and make good profit. You have UK, you have US, I've mentioned Bangladesh, you have Turkey. Turkey is known for quality goods. Vietnam is known for hairs and stuff. So you see, this mini importation business is one business that I can talk about for hours and I will not get tired and I will not get exhausted. In fact, if you wake me up from sleep and tell me, Sonia, start talking, you have 5 hours or you have the next 10 hours to keep talking, the topic I will choose is mini importation, because it's something I have done for years and I know the nook and crannies of this business. Though I'm still learning, but I can assure you that I have had a lot of experiences in this business and I can mentor you if you let me. So we need to move on. We need to move on because I'm working with time. So I don't know if you've heard about 1688 before. So what's the big deal about 1688? 1688 is the biggest Chinese website or app or online platform where you can meet reliable suppliers to buy from at a very cheap rate so that you can import and sell at a higher rate to make profit. So I recommend 1688 for you if you are shopping from China because of their relatively cheap rates and the reliability of their suppliers. At least they have, though they are also scammers. Yes, they are scammers. I've encountered a few times, very few times, scammers or people that sell fake products. But that is why you need to follow me so that I will show you how to identify them and how to avoid them totally. Then if in the event that your money is at stake, or maybe you paid a supplier and the person didn't supply, I will also show you how to get your money back in less than 30 minutes. So the next thing we are going to talk about now are the business opportunities that we have in mini importation. Number one, we have the business opportunities we have. You can be a retailer, you can be a shipping agent, you can be a procurement agent, you can be training people okay, you can also have your own pre-order group. There are a lot of pre-order WhatsApp groups now. You know, on a large scale, you can have a shipping company. You know, you can be a haulage agent. There are a lot of them. So if you stay under my mentorship, I'm going to mentor you so that you can know the aspect of this business that you fit into and that you can do. Okay. So there are some terms you need to know as an importer, like MOQ. MOQ simply means minimum order quantity. The minimum order quantity, like in sites such as Pindodo, 1688, Alibaba, AliExpress, and the rest of them, you have what they call MOQ. I think Jumia is trying to introduce MOQ too. MOQ means minimum order quantity. That has to do with wholesale buying. Means that if you buy one, and if somebody that is buying one piece of the item and somebody that is buying 3, or somebody that is buying a dozen, or someone that is buying 100 pieces, they won't get that product at the same price. If you are buying one, you can buy it for 50k, but if you are buying 2, you can get it at the rate of 48k each. Then if you are buying 100, you can get it for as low as 40,000 naira per product. So that is what MOQ means. That's your minimum order quantity. While there are some stores that don't sell one piece of the product, some of them, they are wholesalers. They don't sell one. So that is where the MOQ comes in. They tell you that their MOQ is 2 or 3 or 12. So you have to buy a carton, which is 12 pieces in the carton. You cannot buy one. You know, like there are some tech product or household products like that you want to buy. There are some phones or something that you want to buy. They will tell you that you have to buy the carton, and inside the carton they have 12 pieces or 20 pieces or 100 pieces, so you have to buy the entire carton for you to be able to buy from that store. So if they tell you that you must buy 40 pieces before you can buy from that store, that means the MOQ, the minimum order quantity for that product, is 20. Maybe they tell you you need to buy 20 pieces before they can sell to you. If you buy anything less than 20 pieces, they cannot sell to you. They don't sell less than 20 pieces. That means that the MOQ for that product is 20. So if you join my mentorship class, I'm going to show you other things. For the sake of time, I will not be able to mention every other terms, you know, and really explain them within this short video. But in subsequent video and in the master class, I'm going to explain everything that you need to know, and I'm going to mentor you. I'm going to hold you by hand to China, and I'm going to take you to the places where you are getting this product, and I'm also going to show you how to monetize, how to sell this product, who to sell to, how to position yourself and your brand for maximum profit. Okay, so we move on to the mini importation masterclass. What you will get from the mini importation masterclass. Actually, this video is a preamble video. It is a video that will expose you to the basics of the business. That is why it is called Mini Importation 101. So after Mini Importation 101, you are going to move to the masterclass. For those that are ready for me to mentor them to do this business and to start making profits, you need to take the masterclass. And what you'll be learning in the masterclass are, number one, hidden secrets of importation business that you didn't know even as an importer. I'm going to show you some secrets of the business, some secrets of buying, of shipping, some secrets of selling that you didn't know before. So that is the one of the things you're going to learn from the master class. I'm also going to show you how to download 1688 app, which I cannot do on this tutorial. There's a way to download it on Android, and there is a way to download it on Apple. So I'm going to show you all of that in the master class. And I'm also going to show you how to navigate the 1688 app the right way. All right. I'm also going to show you the do's and don'ts of Chinese importation. Then I'm also going to show you how to pay your supplier. Then how to pay your supplier without agents. If you take my master class, you don't need agents. You will not need agents to start shopping or shipping. You will be a procurement agent for yourself. As a matter of fact, you will start procuring for other people. That is one benefit you will get from my master's class. Excuse me. You can have your own mini importation WhatsApp group where you do group ordering or pre-order group. Okay, so you can be your own. You will be your own agent, and you will start buying for people and start collecting percentage as agent's commission for your business. I know a lot of people, a lot of housewives, a lot of bankers that are doing this procurement business, shipping, buying agents business, and they are making it. I have a colleague of mine that is a full-time business. That is what she does for a living. Full-time procurement agency. So now I'm also going to show you how to pay your supplier even if you don't have an Alipay account. I'll show you how to pay your supplier even if you don't, because people will say, I don't have an Alipay account, or I don't have the national passport, that's why I've not opened my Alipay account. So I'll show you how to pay your supplier without having an Alipay account. Then I will also show you how to register your Alipay account. Then I will also verify you on WeChat, your Chinese account. Chinese don't use WhatsApp. Most of them don't use WhatsApp. So I'm going to connect you to platforms where you can get direct access to your suppliers. I'm also going to give you suppliers contacts for various products, direct factory contacts for sure goods, quality goods at a very cheaper rate. So I'm going to also show you how to register your Alipay even if you don't have an international passport. Then you see the prices you see on 1688. Do you know you can get them cheaper than the prices displayed? I'm going to show you how as well. I'm also going to show you how to negotiate with your Chinese supplier so that they can reduce price for you. Then I'm also going to show you how to detect scammers and how to avoid them totally. Then finally, I'm going to show you how to get refund of goods not supplied, so that you get your refund, then you go to another store to buy the goods. If maybe this store is out of stock, probably that is the reason why they didn't supply, or maybe you fell into the hands of scammer. I'm going to show you how to get your money back immediately. Finally, I'm going to hold your hand and I'm going to mentor you until you start earning and doing well in the business. So those are the things you're going to get from the master's class. How to access the master's class. So you make a payment of 15,000 naira to the account details displayed on the screen right now, or send the DM to me on WhatsApp to the number that I'm going to attach, the phone number I'm going to, or the WhatsApp number that I'm going to attach to this video. Then we will take it up from there. Or when you pay the 15,000 naira to the account number displayed on your screen, you send proof of payment to me on WhatsApp. All these details, I'm going to drop it in the comment section of this post or in the description of this video so that you can get access to it. So for any questions and inquiries or suggestions that you have, just send me a DM. This is my WhatsApp number. Send a DM to me for your questions, for your inquiries, suggestions. Please, I'm waiting to hear from you. If you've taken this free course on mini importation, which is mini importation 101, I'm waiting to hear your feedbacks, your questions, your inquiries, and your suggestions. All right. Thank you very much for watching my video. Please, before you go, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.